2 cattle producing state in the country. Texas was number 1 and will probably always be number 1. Anyway, we had to move these cattle along the great state of ours. Anytime one of those cattle, those baby calves get out of line and wander off, the only way to get them back in line and keep on moving was to use a bullwhip. Now, we wouldn't hit the cattle with it, nothing mean like that. All we do is take out our bullwhips, give them a nice loud crack, right over the heads and just right down there by the feet. That get them right back in the line. Nowadays, anybody born and raised right here in the great state of Florida is known as a Florida cracker. So by a show of hands, where are my Florida crackers? Born and raised. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 10 of you. Go Florida. All right. Now, as you can tell, we're an endangered species, so get back into things. Now, moving these cattle along the state here, sometimes the only water we come over to for miles during the dry season is what's known as a gator hole. And it's exactly what it sounds like. A gator will find a nice muddy area, he'd start walling it out, digging it up, and eventually that's filled with water, and you got yourself a gator hole. Now, a gator hole can be as big as this arena, hold about 15 alligators, it can be small enough to just hold one. Like I said, only water for miles. So we'd stop off, let our cattle go down the edge, take a sip of water, all of a sudden, a big old gator jump out, grab that cattle by its nose, pull him down there and eat him right there in the spot. Boss man didn't like that very much. You can't make a lot of money in the cattle industry if you keep on feeding your cattle those gators. So he told us, his boys, to jump in those waters, wrestle those gators. That's how we got gator wrestling, and you folks don't care. Alright, you didn't come out here this afternoon to hear me bore you to death talking about some gator wrestling. You guys came out here to see some gator wrestling, right? Yeah, I bet you want me to jump in that water, grab the biggest and meanest and nastiest alligator, toss him up here in the sand and get both my hands ripped off, right? Yeah, well, I'm not that dumb to do that right now, all right? But I got a friend of mine who is. In order to get him out here, we got to make a lot of noise for him because this is scary, this is dangerous work. So what I want you folks to do is go ahead and start stomping your feet in those stands. There you go. Go ahead and start clapping your hands and make a whole bunch of noise for the ladies.
Show to see some gator wrestling, but you gotta prove it. If you guys want to see it, stick your hands really high in the air. Yeah. That's the best way to get a volunteer. Let's go. You want to give me a hand? Come on down. It's easy. Look, come down. What's your name? Peter. Look, Peter. Come on down, Peter. Everybody say hi to Peter. Peter. Look, this is what I need from you, Peter. You're gonna pick out an alligator, okay? So you look at all of them and you point to one you like. All right? Here, let's go inside. I'm gonna bring him in. Come on, Peter. Come on in, Peter. Any gator you like, dude. All right? You just point to it. That's what we're gonna use. Shut up. Anyone you want, dude. Little ones work. You want that one? That's a big one. All right. You sure you want that one? Come on, man, help me out here. All right, look, come here, Peter. You're not done yet. This is what we're gonna do, okay? He's got his friend right there. So I'll move his friend out of the way, and then on the count of 3, you're gonna go in there and grab your gator by his tail. All right? You're gonna grab him. Look, Peter, I'm serious. You're gonna grab him and pull him over the wall and drag him to the corner, and then jump on his back and grab his mouth. And once he's done fighting you, I'll take him. Watch out for the edge there, Peter. Come on. Okay. All right. So you're ready. On the count of 3, go get him. 1, 2, 3, go get him, Peter. Yeah, Peter. I'm joking. Look, Peter, tell you what. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna grab the alligator. I'm gonna do the show. After the show, I'll let you come in here and sit on the back of the gator with tape around his mouth, and you can be for free, okay? Okay, give me a high five, Peter. High five. You can head on out of here. Mom's having a heart attack up there. She's like, get away. All right, Brandon, I'm going to grab the gator for a minute here. You just stall for me.
All right, folks, in here, there's a whole bunch of gators, about 11 of them. They all range from about 7 to 8 years old, about 7 to 8 feet long. Now, alligators are very strong animals, a lot stronger than Donnie and I. They're about 90% muscle, very, very strong. But they're not the smartest animals in the world. They say the brain size of an alligator is about the size of a lima bean, and anybody that wants to do it has to have a brain size about half that.
Are you talking about me? All right, here we go. All right, let's... All right, guys, I'm going to pull him over the wall. Everybody count to 3. On 3, I'll pull him over. 1. Wait. Do we have anybody here from New York? Yeah, all right, we'll count slow. I'm just kidding. Okay, here we go. Count to 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Okay, I landed on him.
Now what?
I don't think we're going over here. Come on, be good. Be good, we gotta do a show. Alright, there we go. We got ourselves a Gatorade. Alright. Thank you. Peter! 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 Is this the one you picked? Yeah, you better say yes. Yes, it is. Jeez. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, look. A couple minutes ago, I heard Brandon. Brandon was out here, and he was, be good, Gator. Close your mouth. Alright, Brandon was telling you guys about Gator Hole, basically explaining how Gator Wrestling got started. Now, he left out a couple important details for you guys. Brandon forgot to mention how hard it was to just find the alligators. They blend in really well once they're down in the murky water. Also, if they want to, all they do is stick the tiniest part of their body above the surface of the water. If you guys look right there at the tip of the snout, those two little holes there, those are his nostrils. Now what they do, they pop the tip of their nose above the water, they smell the air. If they smell something that they don't like you or me, what they're going to do is they're going to take a nice big breath, they're going to seal their nostrils airtight, go back under, and stay under for about 2 hours. So, I mean, imagine trying to find one. He's under for 2 hours, makes them hard to find. Now, when they finally pop back up, when they think it's safe, the first thing you're going to see right there on top of his head, a big old pretty set of eyeballs. Now, a lot of people would say that the eyes are in a bad spot. You know, people think of a gator